I can't wait for this movie to come out. What's going on, y'all? You're now watching the greatest channel that has ever existed. My name is 𝘰𝘰𝘯𝘦, and I truly appreciate you guys for being here with me. So today, we're going to talk about the highest at stake video that's coming out. It's a new trailer that dropped. The movie's coming out August 4th, Friday, and August 5th, Saturday. Very limited screenings. This movie is about Richard Hart, his creation of MEXC, his creation of Pulsechain, PulseX, all of that. Right now, it's going to absolutely explode, especially with the new SEC lawsuit that's being filed against him. Now, Pulsechain and MEXC and everything. The lawsuit couldn't have happened at a better time. Yes, it sucks for the price, but it is great for the publicity. That means that Netflix is probably going to pick this up. Hulu might pick this up. It's already going to be on theaters. Maybe they're even going to expand it in theaters after this next coming weekend. But before I get into details of that and show you the trailer, I want to read some of the comments from my subscribers. I really appreciate you guys. I would not be here without you. The first comment that we have is from 𝘕𝘰𝘯𝘦 that says, "Thank you, brother. I love your guidance. Do you think that Phoenix would do a 10,000x? If you had $10,000 cash right now, would you buy it? By the way, I think Pulsechain will go down over 90% after the first emotions and hype dust down to settle. Then I will be buying it at the bottom." Yes, I think, first of all, I'll answer the second part first. Yes, Pulsechain, as you can see with the SEC regulations, Pulsechain has gone down from its highest price after it was released. I think it was like 3x. It's gone down all the way to like 0.6 of its original sacrifice price. So that's like from a 3 to 0.6. That's about a drop of about 70-80%. So Pulsechain has crashed dramatically already. Although most coins do this, most layer ones do crash as soon as they come out. So this is not anything special, but it's still very annoying. And then secondly, with Phoenix, what I would do is I would buy Xen, and then I would use Xen to then burn for Phoenix. I wouldn't necessarily buy Phoenix from an explorer. I would burn it and then push it out as far as you can. The top of the market is going to be the end of 2025. My guess is October 2025 is when it's going to happen. So I would just try to do my mints that will end before then, okay? And if you want to do a really, really long mint, you can do a mint that ends in the end of 2029. That's going to be the next top of the bull market after this next coming top bull market, okay? Next comment that we have is from 𝘰𝘰𝘯𝘺75 that says, "Benito, is this advice still valid? Because you made a video a year ago and things have changed." Yeah, this is when I predicted that PulseX will come out 5 times the sacrifice price, and that 2 years after it comes out, it will grow, what is that, 700 times the sacrifice price? I don't think that's going to happen anymore. First of all, the day one that it came out, it was like half of the sacrifice price. Pretty bad. I believe, though, that in 2 years, aka the end of 2025, I would just take all my predictions and I will divide it by 4. So instead of it being $700,000, like you take your $1,000 that you put into PulseX, instead of it that 1,000 turning to $700,000, that 1,000 will turn into $175,000 instead, because $175,000 is a fourth of $700,000. Okay, so things are going bad, but it's still not bad, right? You're still 175xing your money in only 2 years. You can't do that anywhere in the world. Cryptocurrency is ridiculous. It's amazing. Don't worry about the SEC regulations. It's all nonsense. When you look at all the rules, they have no case against him. Next, we have a comment from Richard Davenport 501. "Hey, you're a real one. Stripper booty cheeks. Let's get it." Yes. This is about me talking about how I'm going to make a lot of money from Phoenix. Phoenix is going to make a lot of money, like all my other coins that I say. Phoenix right now is probably at the bottom. It's lowest priced. So if you buy Phoenix right now, it's going to 100x in 2 years, guaranteed. It's probably going to 100x like this time next year. But, for safety's sake, I say it's going to 100x in 2 years. But crypto is crazy. And then finally, we have a comment from 𝘰𝘰𝘯𝘕 that says, "Great interview. Very good questions." Yes. So go up here if you want to see my interview with 𝘕𝘰𝘯𝘕, talking about Phoenix, talk about different things like that. All right, let's get into the interview. This is the trailer is many different places, but the trailer that I'm going to show you is from Muse Storytelling. Let me go down here a little bit. And let's just go into it, and I'll explain it as we watch the video together. Okay?
Okay, we are set for you, Richard. What do you want people to
Richard and his terrible style. I mean, I know he does it for outrage marketing, but come on, bro. This is not. He looks like a surfer board teenage guy. He looks like a wigger almost. Although he did grow up in Baltimore, so I get it. I get it. He has like black culture in him, but black people don't even really dress like this anymore. And the only ones that do are like teenage boys. So, anyways, let's continue.
This here is $3.1 million watches.
He has a big dick, in case you didn't hear that part. And $300,000 worth of watches.
I have the world's biggest diamond. You don't. I do.
Who is Richard Hart? Genius.
Legendary.
Arrogant bit of a narcissist. The benevolent king. $250,000. Hate me. Hate me. I'm farther than you'll ever be in your whole life.
Who does this guy think he is?
Yeah, so he likes to be an antagonist. And he clearly does it for marketing purposes because ever since Pulsechain has come out, he hasn't even done any long form videos at all. He hasn't done any outrage marketing. He hasn't done anything crazy like he's talking about. He hasn't talked about his PP being the size of a Red Bull can or anything like that. He's done a complete 180. So clearly for marketing purposes, and it worked, right? He was able to get a movie deal that we're going to watch this coming weekend.
Whatever the governments have been doing, it's not worked out. You've never had worse interest rates. Your money has never been worth less. Everything is getting worse. The only thing that's making it better is cryptocurrency.
It's better than the dollar.
Yeah, I know that guy.
It's better money.
I recognize him.
Crypto is money without governments, and it is money without banks.
There's not going to be another product like this as long as you live. Yes, every scam.
Wow. He's living a life of luxury. He looks like he's in the French Riviera with some hot chicks. Let's see. Right here. Oh, look at the booty butt cheeks. Yeah, he got some fine girls with him and everything. So good job, Richard. He's doing what everyone wants to do. He's living a dream.
Everyone in the world is going to tell you something similar.
Good morning, everyone. Are you ready to look for some fraud this morning?
Uh-oh, the enemy. We'll find out what her name is.
Promising 40% annual percentage return.
I want to make people millionaires.
It's not promising. On average, people have gotten 38% APR from staking their HEX. It's not a promise. This is just what the market determines, okay?
Get thousands of millions.
Richard Hart's HEX token is a brilliant scam.
Desperation has a look to it. And when you're looking for just anything, you will fall for anything.
X is going to be the new cryptocurrency. We'll take over the market. There isn't anything else out there that's worth a shit.
Everything I have worked for all my life is staked in X.
I put it all in.
All money.
All over house money.
Yeah, so that guy right there, famously, he put about $250,000 worth of $250,000 into HEX at the top of the bull market. So that $250,000 is now worth about, let's see, 250 divided by 50. It's worth about $5,000. God damn. It's worth about $5,000. Now, if I were him, I wouldn't, trade that $5,000. It's okay. It's not that big of a deal because HEX, the bull market is going to grow dramatically. I think that HEX will grow about 150x from its all-time low, which is about 1 cent. So if you buy HEX right now, which is around its all-time low, about 1 penny, especially if you buy it on the Pulsechain network, don't buy it on Ethereum. If you buy it on Pulsechain, it's definitely going to do a 150x. So he has run out of money, right? So he doesn't have that 250,000x. But if he does the $5,000 that he has, 5,000 times 150 equals $750,000. So yeah, so he'll turn his $250,000 into $750,000, which is an increase of about 3x. Very, very difficult to do. You can't really do that with the S&P 500 or any other things like that. Okay, so this is going to be interesting.
Why is it important to you?
I want to feel loved. Don't you guys want to feel loved? Everyone wants to feel loved, right?
Richard is a messiah.
Yes, Richard says that he does this for the glory. He just said that Richard is the Messiah. Richard does it for fame, for the glory, to change people's lives, to make people's lives better. Because he's already rich, he's already a millionaire, so he doesn't really need the money, but he's doing it for, so he can leave his mark on the world. And I have the same thing too. That's why I'm doing these videos. I don't really make any money from it. I think I've had this YouTube channel for 2 years now, and I've only made about $250 of profit. So, it's more about education and different things like that.
That sounds like a Ponzi scheme.
Yes.
That you're incentivizing people to pull money off the market.
You know what? I think you just described it for a 1K.
If the music stops,
Yes.
They're sitting on nothing. X doesn't make money. That's where I'm so frustrated. What is the value?
Hey, so that's Kareem right there, hanging out with him in Miami. Yeah, it was Miami where we hung out. Kareem Crypto 5555. I think that's his name.
That's where I'm so frustrated.
This guy right here.
What is the value?
Do you want to get rich?
No, I don't think that it's a scam. Because I trust Richard Hart.
Booty butt cheeks.
Because I trust.
Oh, look at Richard. Okay, he getting in there. Okay. Oh.
It seems like some of this is just a large performance art project. And if ultimately this is all a big performance art project, people are going to get fucked.
I mean, you can fool a couple people, but can you fool that many?
So then I can trust you.
Listen, I think you should trust me, but if you get into the habit of trusting people like me, you get the crap scammed out of you.
That is a really, really good lie. I mean, a really good line, I mean. And it's true. I do trust Richard. He did do things that look kind of scammy, but if you pay attention to him, he's never done any scams ever. Hex has grown by 10,000x. If you got it at the all-time low to the all-time high, it's a 10,000x growth. So this is actually a really great coin, and people shouldn't be hating on it. August 4th is when it comes out. Okay, so if you haven't seen that trailer, go watch it. I'll have a link in the description below, or just look up here, right here. This is where the trailer is, or just type in the highest at stake of the official trailer by Muse Storytelling. Okay, and I'm telling you this because I thank you, I love you, I appreciate you. Let's get this money.